And also another thing that we did not discuss that I think can be massive is really the coming of chain of tokenized financial assets, tokenized equity and tokenized commodity. And I think that could be big as well, because suddenly we can open up our markets to all asset classes virtually and offer those crazy, like very good tools to everyone. The issue is that comes most likely with tons of regulations and therefore costs to be able to comply with whatever the people in charge force you to do. So that also means like you lose permissionless, non-KYC part of things. But let's see how it plays out. Like ideally, my dream would be that this is just a job of the Ondo or whoever of this world to issue assets on chain and have the correct records for ramping that. And then once it's on chain, you can trade it permissionlessly. That would be the dream. But yeah, I'm not sure regulators, like there is so much financial lobbying and reason for a lot of people not to let that happen that probably we won't see it this way. But if we do, that would be beautiful. If we don't, then we'll have to see if we can still like offer access to that on THORChain. So maybe extracting. I hate that. Maybe that would be the way. But in any case, having this type of other assets that just crypto to trade with DeFi tools, I think also has a lot of value. And especially if you think again back to agent coming on chain, and now those agents, they will much prefer having like a smart contract they can interact with via CLI rather than having to try to connect to whatever centralized platform. This might be also another like a big leg of growth as traditional finance move into DeFi rails or into blockchain rails. This can be also big legs of growth for the industry. And then the tide lift all boats, and the dominant crypto assets at least should also benefit from that. Bitcoin at least at the bare minimum for sure. As THORChain and Rujira indirectly, because we benefit from the flow of trading of those assets, and we have this liquidity in those pools. The more the price goes up, the more liquidity there is, the more fees we can facilitate in dollar terms, and the more it increases the fundamental value. So there is also, I think, an interesting things happening on that front too. Let's see how it develops, but that could be one.